Very few of us could ever realize the importance of the intricate, confounding nature of the setup that we are in. These setups, the surroundings that we have, must be really complicated for us to dissolve our own issues. That's why they are there. There's no reason for you to shine than for yourself. You are here for yourself. You are not here for X, Y, Z, including your parents, including your spouse, including your children. As you become the better version of yourself, you become the help the world seeks through different relationships, as close as parents, as close as your son and daughter or spouse. So the only person you have to focus on is actually you and only you. When I say all these things, I'm not talking about the sensitivities that these relationships have. Of course, these relationships are sacrosanct, true. But having said so, what remains to be the focal point of your life is that you are not just a giver. If you are just a giver, you will end up sabotaging the relationship that you love the most, 100%. Because there is no balance. The one person is just taking, one person is just giving. Giving doesn't mean you are giving some material thing. It could be anything, emotions, love, whatever. So in this situation, the setup that you have is to know yourself better than to know about the world through the setup. So never blame anyone, first of all. Know yourself better through the setup that you have and never complain about it. So if you find yourself totally subjugated by some doctrines and philosophy, wherein people are supposed to be the custodian of those philosophy, but never adhere to the principle of it, never question them. It is not for you to know why they are the way they are and that they uphold the parameters and the yardsticks towards becoming the glory and beacon of light to so many. Their life is entrenched in misery and doubt and fear and confusion. Never question them, never question them. Because you never know where they come from. No, never know that. So you cannot question the whole world as it is. The only person you can actually explore is you and only you. So through that setup, it's only you who needs to be explored. That's why this kind of structure has been presented and given to you in the most impeccable manner. There is no other way that things could be any better than what it is. And mostly it is not. That's why you're complaining about it. That's why you don't feel good about having this very confounding nature of the structure around you. Then do something about it, my dear friends. But never complain. Never shout. Because through shouting, you give up your power to the people who want to manipulate you and find their way through to the top ladder. And you are the one who is putting up the ladder through your shouting, through your contracted vision. They are far-sighted people. And if you are the one who just acts on the impulses of your whimsical emotions, then there is no progress. Because the short-sightedness is instigated usually by a sense of instant gratification, which results in misery. And there are people who take advantage of the situation anyway. Because the only way they can win and shine through is not by becoming a better version of themselves, but through you, because they look shinier and brighter than they actually are, because you are so dark. Your behavior is so pathetic. Your attitude sucks. Therefore, theirs looks greater. As simple as that. So, my dear friend, whatever situation that you may be in, the worst thing you can do is not to turn your vulnerabilities into a strength. Because you know why? This very nature of complexities that is so convoluted in so many ways is gonna resolve your issues, because you can only resolve the issues outside of your life by dissolving this self of yours. As you dissolve this, the issues of your life are resolved. This is the message. So my dear friends, No matter if you're subjugated, you feel subservient to the situation, you don't have to look great, I'm telling you. Because you know what? At times you don't belong to few places and you are stuck because of the masses and the money all around you, and you could actually be totally dazzled, beguiled by that. But you know what? You don't belong to that place. You would not be able to know your own worth if you are at the wrong place, if you do not belong to that place at all. And there is no dearth of wealth and people in the world. So you never know. You must have heard the rags to riches story many a time. So people just were not known about 1.5 decades ago. Today are the wealthiest people in the world. So there is no dearth of it. But you know what? The thing is that they realized their worth and they segregated themselves from the things, the people, the circumstance. Even though that looked very dazzling to them, they did not partake into them at all because they knew they did not belong to that place.